So today, by popular demand, I'm going to check out Marine Bootcamp. A lot of you wanted me to do this, so that's what I'm doing. I looked at Army Bootcamp training and people were like, oh, that's a piece of piss, basically. I'm expecting it to be a lot harder. Before I get into the video, do be sure to subscribe. Otherwise, next time you're out walking, a very crazy thing will happen. You're going to be just randomly walking down the street when a discus hits you in the head, yes, a discus, and it just knocks you out. You can avoid such a burden if you subscribe, so subscribe. Okay, I'm gonna get right into this. More yelling. Respect that. Why is he got a mask on? Does he know he's gone? I cannot do that rope thing.
This is Marine Corps Boot Camp in Parris Island, South Carolina. Before they become United States Marines, all recruits have to graduate from the Marine Corps' 13-week basic
like
training
Titans.
program,
Does
which
anyone
tests
watch that
them
show,
physically
Titans?
and psychologically.
No, I feel sorry for you!
It's a pressure cooker for 12 weeks. Under the pressure of an intimidating drill instructor, someone that's putting you under the scrutiny of attention to detail every single day, and to a certain degree, everything you do is never going to be good enough.
It looks like in a movie.
Everything at boot camp sucks. It's gonna hurt, it's gonna be painful, but it's only gonna hurt more if you look at it that way.
Around!
It's boot camp, and it's supposed to prepare you for the challenges that lie beyond.
Okay, people told me in the last video that they don't get real guns
We spent
initially.
5 days at Parris
So I
Island,
wonder-
where we saw
or they
different
are real guns,
companies
but they're
at various stages
pellets.
of training.
You will not run, you will walk. Get on the yellow footprints right now. Aye, sir! You will do what you told to do, when
They
you
look
told
so
to do
fresh.
it, and without question. Do you understand? Yes, sir!
On day 1 of boot camp, new recruits
They're
arrive
little-
at the
they're little
receiving
kids,
barracks,
like.
where they take their first steps toward becoming Marines by walking through these silver hatches,
How
symbolizing the
crisp are
threshold between
the leader
outside
people's
world
uniforms?
and
They are
Parris
so
Island.
super
You are
pristinely
Marines,
armed.
Once and everything,
Wow.
you understand? Aye, sir!
I know I'm not supposed
Once
to be focusing
inside,
on that, but it's worth
recruits are
noting.
processed and assigned to their platoons.
Yes, ma'am! I know you were told us to come with your hands down! Put up in a bun, bun.
Is she the only girl?
After graduation, Marines commit
Fair
to
play.
a minimum of 4 years of service.
Aye, sir! Aye, sir!
Upon entering
4
the Corps,
years.
an entry-level
What if you
private
leave?
will earn around
That
$20,000
would
a
be-
year.
A dishonorable discharge, I guess?
Recruits are required to make a phone call to a family member or their recruiter to let them know they've arrived.
They're all very in sync opening them. Well done.
Parris Island, please do not send any food about the items.
They're only allowed to read the script printed for them inside the phone bank.
I will contact you in 7 to 9 days.
My mom would be like, you have been kidnapped. We need to send someone immediately.
Aye, sir!
Recruits are given 3 chances to get someone on the line.
Sir, my recruiter's not answering, sir.
I would be weeded out the first day. Accurate.
Not every recruit is able to make a connection.
If there is no answer, hang it up and close it.
Aye, sir.
But they won't have long to dwell on it. The Marine Corps Recruit Depot in Parris Island sits on 8,000 acres of the South Carolina Low Country. It's one of 2 enlisted recruit depots in the United States. The other is in San Diego.
We take young men and women from all walks of life, all cultures. Maybe they were rich, maybe they were poor. They've got different religious backgrounds. They are the melting pot of America.
That's
And they
cool.
come here with one common goal, and that's to be a United States Marine.
Do you have to do Army before you do the Marines?
The toughest fighting men in the world.
Male recruits have been trained at Parris Island since 1915. Female recruits began to train there in 1949. Today, females comprise under 25% of recruits at Parris Island, and approximately 8% of the United States Marine Corps, the lowest percentage of any United States military branch.
Oh, that's interesting.
A recruit's day
I wonder why
begins
that is.
before the sun comes up. Their typical wake-up call is 0400 or 4 a.m.
I'm usually going to bed near enough 4.
Recruits endure an intense series
They're
of physical
so devoted.
challenges.
4-3. Am I hearing that right? 4-3.
Yes, sir.
Fail.
Some recruits arrive in better shape than others.
Some never did anything more than
Jeez,
sit on a
look at
couch,
that
you know, as a
arm
couch
vein.
potato. And some may have been collegiate athletes. So there's a vast spread of what their athletic fitness and ability is.
I'd be the one puking on a corner of the pitch.
Much of their training happens here, in Leatherneck Square, where a series of intimidating obstacles comprised the confidence course.
Oh my gosh, we did that in transition year in school. Jacob's ladder.
No, I'm tired of watching you freaking fail. You failed this event. Nope, just grab your chance.
There wasn't upside down though. I think there was this like
One more try, sir. What did I just say? Aye, sir. What did I just say? Aye, sir. Go. Aye, sir.
The training program is progressive in nature.
I learn
Starts out in a
better
crawl, walk, run,
if
approach throughout
someone's
training.
nice to me. Imagine you turned around and said that.
99.9% of those that get
I don't
here
think that would cut
complete
it
all
there.
those requirements at the end of training, regardless of how they started.
I'm slipping, please. Please help. I don't want to do this. I don't. No, I'm not. Please.
Any recruit with a fear of heights gets the chance to conquer that fear, courtesy of this 47-foot tall tower.
47 foot.
Recruits must
Jeez
rappel
Louise.
down using 2 different methods.
For me, the rappel tower was hard because I sort of had a fear of heights.
Grab below my right hand with your right hand.
You have to trust the rope.
47 feet
So
up,
there's
anyone would
nothing
have
to
a
be worried
fear.
about. You'll be safe all the time.
Can you please help me? I'm trying to help you. I don't want to go down.
Recruits with a phobia of heights have little choice but to face their fear.
Immersion method.
One of the most dreaded parts of training is the gas chamber,
Oh, we saw this in the army.
where recruits are exposed to CS gas, more commonly known as tear gas.
You guys were telling me that they have to take off their mask in there. That is crazy.
Once the recruits enter the chamber, they break the seals of their gas masks.
You go in, you feel it, instantly hit your skin. You just feel burning.
Say something to me now.
Feels like those few minutes felt like an hour.
Jesus.
After around 5 minutes, the recruits are free,
Where are they running to?
but the pain endures.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I
Definitely,
didn't need
you
to see
thank
that.
God for
Oh
the
god.
pressure.
No.
It's really nice
Oh,
to be
it's a
able
lot
to
of
breathe in
snot.
and not feel an instant burning sensation.
Gas chamber is important because it builds confidence. Confidence in the gear, confidence in the drill instructors, and then confidence in themselves.
Recruits are trained in different styles of hand-to-hand combat.
Wow.
Thing we want to see
Hand
is
to
that
hand,
straight
yeah.
thrust. You understand? Bust.
Looks like a gladiator session.
A key aspect of their martial arts training is fighting with pugil sticks.
You killed that opponent.
Pugil stick, that's what it's called.
The pugil
Is it no
stick
holds barred? It
techniques are
looks like
intended
it.
to mirror those
Jesus.
used in combat while using a bayonet.
Here in the Marine Corps, we have kind of a little ditty that means red is dead. So that red side is supposed
little
to
ditty?
emulate the actual knife portion of the actual bayonet mounted on the weapon. So anything that you strike with that red tip, 9 times out of 10 are either going to be incapacitated or laid to rest.
Dead, 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 dead.
Honestly, it gives them an opportunity to
His
blow off a
helmet
little
fell off.
steam. They have a lot of pent-up aggression.
I wonder did they put
especially
people in
towards
that
maybe their drill
don't like
instructors.
each other?
They're out there, they're actually doing what they feel like they signed up to do, which is learn how to combat the enemy.
Recruits also practice with actual bayonets. And engage in other types of hand-to-hand combat. Although male and female recruits do intersect during training, platoons are separated by gender. And although the recruit depot has experimented with integration before, the Marine Corps is the only military branch that separates male and female recruits during basic
Isn't that
training.
interesting? I wonder does that have anything to do with why there are
According
less
to the
females?
Corps, every Marine is first and foremost a rifleman. Recruits spend the bulk of 2 weeks devoted to marksmanship, the first of which sees few shots actually fired.
First off is the fundamentals. They have to understand how to aim. They have to understand exactly how to breathe when they're taking that shot. They have to understand exactly how to squeeze the trigger and how to have follow-through and recovery with a rifle.
Yeah, well, having done it that
Combat
one time, there's
operations
definitely
is
a
the
difference
foundation
between being
for every single
comfortable
Marine, regardless of what your
and just
occupation is.
doing
What it
it.
is to sit behind a rifle, look down
I
that
wasn't
barrel, and be able to put lead on
I
target.
guess that comes over time.
You are going to swim until you pass that ladder.
The Marine Corps is defined as an amphibious warfare force. Therefore, swimming plays a key role in training.
Wow.
Another recruit up there, and there's more than 5. You're going to win. You're making me lose my mind.
During swim week, recruits go through numerous exercises in the pool while wearing their camouflage uniforms. But training at Parris Island isn't all physical. Recruits also spend long hours in the classroom. But what may seem like downtime
It's a lot quieter.
can end at any moment. When a drill instructor decides to
I
order
would
an
need a
impromptu
lozenge if I
cardio
yelled that.
session at Parris Island, it's what's known as getting slayed.
It's an experience. You realize the thing you've done to get in a sand pit, and then you realize, okay, that hurt, so let's not do that anymore.
Sandpaper.
Physically it hurts, but me personally, I never worried about the pain I was feeling in my body. It was more thinking about the mistake I made and how I need to correct it the next time.
Oh, she's good, isn't she?
So there's going to be some chaos, because when they come here, we want to tear them down a little bit, and then we want to bring them back up into the mold of what it is to be a United States Marine.
I'm sure if the old Marines doesn't work out, you can have a great career as a model with those abs.
Recruit training culminates in an event known as the Crucible.
That doesn't sound like a walk in the park.
Over the course of 54 hours, with minimal sleep and food, recruits must endure realistic combat scenarios. The sounds of gunfire and shelling are played over loudspeakers mounted in the training area. Recruits are forced to work together to overcome obstacles and achieve objectives that require problem solving and strategy.
You gotta start all over.
Aye, sir.
This is what we saw on the second day.
The second day?
Recruits had become exhausted and irritable.
Catch us ready.
Ready.
Jump it.
Jump away.
Just jump. Jump. You're not even jumping.
Exhausted.
Aye, sir. You're just falling down.
Aye, sir.
It must be so
you go through
hard
a
not to
really
answer
rough
back.
time.
Even though you know
You
the
start thinking, man,
consequences.
like, it's hot, I'm thirsty, my arms haven't felt this bad in my whole life.
We're halfway there, come on.
You just keep looking at the person to the left and right, and you're like, well, he's doing
I'm
it. I
exhausted
gotta
just
keep going.
watching.
Like, I'm not gonna let him do it on his own.
Come on.
So there's no reason not to push.
Once the Crucible is complete, these recruits officially become Marines. The day before graduation,
Proper
friends
looks
and
like a
family
movie.
see their new Marines for the first time in more than 3 months.
3 months. Jeez. You go in a boy, you come out a man. They do look slick though, don't they? Like those uniforms, wow.
Families that come down for graduation day that haven't seen their son or daughter in about 3 months immediately notice not only a physical but an intangible difference. When they walk across that parade deck on training day 70 and they graduate, they're no longer recruits, they're Marines.
Meanwhile, in the barracks of Lima Company,
I'm talking to you.
Aye, sir.
All these reels right here?
Aye, sir.
All that trash off.
Aye, sir.
brand new recruits diligently square away their racks before being warmly welcomed by their senior
That's
drill
what I see in
instructor.
the movies. They have to get their beds perfect.
Our mission is to train each one of you to become a United States Marine. Discipline and spirit are the hallmarks of a Marine.
It's such a machine,
We will
a conveyor belt of people
Even if
and
some of you
training.
have given up on yourself, Starting now, you will treat me and all other Marines with the highest respect. Physical or verbal abuse by any Marine or recruit will not be tolerated. My drill sergeant and I will be with you every day. Everywhere you go, you must give 100% of yourself at all
You'd
times.
sleep at night after that,
Above
wouldn't you?
all else, never quit or give up.
Exhausting,
We
just
offer you the chance
shouting.
to recruit training and the opportunity to earn the title United States Marine.
Well, that was interesting. I mean, I could see a similarity between the army and the Marines, but at the same time, it seemed a little bit more intense. Maybe we delved a bit deeper into this one. Would I like to try it? No. I probably would do it for a video though, just for the fun. On that note, over to Chewy for a shout out.
Hi guys, today's first patron shout out goes to Kevin Swiger. He wants to shout out all the kids in hospitals anywhere in the world. He wants them all to know that they have everyone's love and support. Thanks, Kevin. The next shout out goes to Jason Moir. He wants to shout out all the families with young children. He's hoping we all get to go trick-or-treating like normal this Halloween. Fingers crossed, and thank you, Jason. I must get my costume sorted. Chip Parmley wants to shout out his niece Stephanie. She didn't listen to the naysayers and trolls when they told her she couldn't start her own business and become successful. She kept on baking and cake by cake has made a name for herself. The cake here is all buttercream and no fondant, and he says that they all taste as good as they look. Oh, well, they look very yummy. I would eat that up. Thanks, Chip. This is so cool.
And that's it for today's video. See you on the other side. Bye. Did you jump off the couch because you got scared of the Marines? I'm gonna get right into this. Okay, I'm gonna get right into this. My feck off mug got banged.